Well, we are out and about right now, heading to a different mall for Ava today. It's been a pretty quiet weekend, which is very rare. I don't know what to do with myself. We went to Beechwood yesterday, and Ava found some stuff, but not really what she was looking for. So there's another mall. I guess this is north.
North, south, east, west.
Yeah, but you can't just point straight. What if you're starting in southeast and you go that way? It's southeast. It's not north. You have to have a point of reference. I believe north is that way. This is west. Northwest. We're going northwest. Or I can look in the car, and the car will tell me. It says we're going west. So we're all wrong. Heading to a town called Brecksville. Quiet little town. On the other side of Brecksville, there's a nice mall. So we thought we'd head up that way. Amy won't be home for a few hours yet. And I did want to bring you a video today. One, it's a beautiful day. And two, it was a beautiful night. We had a great night. It doesn't get much better than 2 for 2. Renegade Gypsy raced very good. That's not his cup of tea. First over, for him to come first over and win was impressive last night. Very happy with the way he is racing. And then Stay Special was not very happy with the way she was racing. You know, you always have concerns. Now, we got her in as soft as we could get her in. And the only problem I had is that anytime you have a horse that's coming off a couple of lackluster races, usually what we would want... What, sweet? No, they're just standing there talking.
Why was that way kind of going?
Well, he has to wait for the other cars to move out of the way, sweetie, and then he can turn. So, you know, generally coming off 10 days, especially a horse that had fallen down in her last start, sure, I'm more than happy to take Jonathan's synopsis at face value. Probably crossfired, just an anomaly. You know, got folded up, crossfired, put a step in, and lost herself and fell down. You never want to see that. And I'm glad I felt really bad. Jonathan missed a day or two of racing, I believe. I think he's back now, and I know Jonathan for a long time. His shoulders bother him, and you know, we never want to put anybody in harm's way, but I will take it at what it was, which was an anomaly. You know, she put a step in and fell down. She was great. The start before that, she just had broken equipment. Tyler pulled her up. But again, that's another concerning part of the puzzle. So to put that to rest, what we would generally do is train the horse hard, right? 4 days out, go mile and 2-1, really buzz her on the end of it. Just make sure that I felt comfortable with her. But because of her knees that have always bothered her, I can't really, in fairness to the filly, do that. I can't buzz her hard and put her in a position where she's going to have, you know, aches and pains in her knees that now we've caused. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do it. We ended up galloping her on Tuesday, which I thought was easier on her, low stress, you know, easier on her entire body. I went a mile and 2.8 on the gallop. It's a mile about 2:13 or 2:14 on her gait. So not a really hard mile. So one, we're coming in short. I still have a lot of questions that are not answered on the filly. My certainty is not at 100% of what is going on with her. She seems sound. She looks sound. I warmed her up and I buzzed her a little bit on the end of it. She felt pretty good. But again, you know, you're racing on a half-mile track. I'm taking into account that I'm going to be bet down as one of the favorites. If I go out of there, there's going to be likely a hole there. I'm going to end up on the front end. That's if she gets around the first turn good, if there's no residual issues. And keep in mind, my confidence may be a little concerning on her, but hers is also, right? She's got to do the work. So I just said, you know what? She's in the Nalmers of 2. She already won the Nalmers of 2 twice at Mohawk. Surely I can dispatch the Nalmers of 2 at Northfield. Should be able to do it from the, you know, Home Depot, Macedonia. But I tried her. I got her in an extremely difficult spot. Now the front end collapsed and everything just kind of condensed coming out of the turn, and she had a clear run at them, and it was, you know, shooting fish in a barrel at that point. But still had to go and get it. Still had to get the win. And she raced very, very good. Very, very good. Feel much better about her now. Now, we were eligible. Somebody sent me a message at Anthony. She's eligible in Almers of 4 series in Miami Valley. Why are we racing her at Northfield? Well, I guess I'll explain it. I'm not going to send her into an Almers of 4 series coming off falling down and broken equipment, did not finish. 1, she's short. 2, can't ask anybody to be put in that position. even Brett, like what kind of a race are you going to get out of that filly? Not being able to train her hard. You're just going to go in and blast her out of the car and take Anthony McDonald's word for it. Hey, don't worry about it, Brett. She won't fall down. You're okay. Don't worry about it. No. Put her in easy. Get a good race into her. And now that I've seen the entries, in Miami Valley. There's 2 divisions of that Nommers of 4 series. In each division, there's a horse that has 3 starts, 2 wins, a third, and both of them have won in 52. I think we'll just stay right here in Northfield. Now, she doesn't fit that class again, but the class above it went 56 and 3, and I suspect she'll do just fine in there also. It is not easy to come 28 seconds right now at Northfield Park on the end of it. Sure, your open horses and like very, very good horses probably can. But you probably should look on maps and see where the Brecksville Mall is, because it's not. We're in Brecksville now. It's on the other side of Brecksville. I don't think it's actually in Brecksville. We call it the Brecksville Mall, but it's not. No, we're not almost there. We're at least 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes away.
How do you spell Brecksville?
How do you spell Brecksville? Do you go to school?
Well,
Brexville. That should be pretty easy.
I know.
If you would have said, is it Breck, I'd be like, no, Ava, it's Brex. But you went with, how do you spell it? Little concerning. You didn't even take a stab at it. Did you get it?
Dad,
Yeah, it's not easy to...
cool
Just put
place.
malls close to me on your phone, on the maps. Malls close to me, it'll come up.
Dad,
Yes, honey.
this is a cool place.
That's where Ollie goes to baseball practice,
Mom's
just
close
there.
to me.
We've been here a million times in this town, Ed.
Or High Point.
I think it's High Point. I think it's High Point.
Looks like a grocery store.
Are you sure? Because I think High Point Mall is the one. It's gigantic.
Wait, this big?
But is that a building or is that the whole mall?
It's just the whole mall.
We'll just look and see how big it is. Your generation should be able to figure out the blueprints of it and everything else. Anyway, so very happy with Stay Special, and she does move up, but I think we stay at Northfield, right? There's no reason to. Now we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch the races on Tuesday and see how good those fillies look. And if it looks, I think she can probably go down there. Especially now, her confidence is starting to come up. She's starting to feel good about herself again. If they go around 53, 54, I think that is where she can go. That mile last night, 57 from left field, 28-1 on the end of it, was a very good mile. So if the race is on Tuesday, that we'll defer all of these conversations until Tuesday night. But at that point, we'll have a good idea. Do we just stay here in Northfield? And there's no low-hanging fruit anywhere. She's still got to go and get it done. But I dare say the non-winners of 4 class is infinitely easier than the straight non-winners of 4 series at Miami Valley. But we'll see. Today, we have Lovers Play. Excited to watch her race. Obviously, I love driving her, so I wish I could have went, but I'm not going to, Stacy and Brett have the filly down there, and she's not super tricky. Going to watch her at the gate, feed her into the gate. I got to remind myself to tell Stacy, don't put her right on the car. Just kind of bring her up into position, and you'll be fine.
Dad, look at that car. It doesn't...
Oh, the red one, yeah, it's a sports car.
It's not coming.
Wow, you're really good at this, eh? Well, the good news is I think we just go straight until we get to it, but I thought we get on a highway at some point, and there is a highway coming up right here, so I'm concerned that we're going to miss her entrance, so to speak. Anyway, excited to see Lovers Play race tonight. We have Spitfire Overseas, I believe. Yes, we do. And Kings County going tomorrow. We got our horses getting ready to go to Kentucky. Just putting the finishing touches in my mind on... I'm going to pull over because this is something we should get right. If we have to get on that highway, which I'm not positive we don't. We might just stay straight. I'm not sure yet. Better safe than sorry. Just hold on, Turkey. Better safe than sorry. So, Lovers Play today. Good races on Monday from our big guns also. We had Renegade Gypsy win last night. Congratulations to everybody in on him still. Spitfire Overseas in Kings County on Monday. A lot of things going on Tuesday now. Most of the work. Now, a lot of things going on Tuesday, Wednesday, but most of the work this week. Thursday. So all the cool stuff is going to start. Our sophomores start qualifying on Thursday. So with that, I'll let you go. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. It's beautiful here. I hope it is as nice wherever you are. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Take care.